Okay, another day, another trade review. Similar pairs, same approach. And I hope this helps someone. If you see me doing this over and over and over and over, it's the same thing. And it happens every time in the market. You just need to spot this, spot it happen. Okay, so um, Euro USD daily time frame. Let's see what's happening on the longer time frame. So price has just been hovering around this. Um, Right, so price had broken this months ago. Um, Came into this area here, which is, if you take a look at this, price has there's this that area there, right? A fair value gap there. Let's take a look properly. Yeah, so that fair value gap there. Oh, let's turn this off. Yeah, slightly mitigated here, but it's not got to 50% yet. And then that high still is it's still an area to watch because there's some liquidity above here still. So this area is liquidity. So price came back. It did not quite go in again, and it pulled all the way back down, but did not take this low out. Right. Um, but then over the past couple of months, so from around April of this year, price has now been going low, higher low. Sorry, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now price is making another higher high, right? So it's possible that price will get to this point here, or price will just get to this area of liquidity just a little bit above here, right? So it's bullish. Price is pushing forward, looking up. That's where it is. So if we go down to the hourly, it's still saying the same thing. So yesterday we had no on Friday. So this is Tuesday, Monday, Friday, Thursday. So around Thursday, price pulled back into this area here, which I think I recorded a video on this, and so took off from there. So high and low, high, higher low, low, high, right? And so price is going to be now. So um, but then entries are on the 1 minute time frame. So we know now that the directional bias is bullish. That's what it is. And so by today, the open of a market today, we started to see price doing this. So during Asian session, just build up of orders. And so you remember it's about building up orders, you know, getting people to participate in the market. And then you get a sweep of the day, a liquidity sweep of the day. Um, then you get a follow through. So price needs to then follow through on that sweep. So it can either be an expansion to the upside, or it can be a, just complete melt to the downside. And then price comes back to then mitigate the point of interest on that follow through. Right. So that's what we're looking for. On Sunday in my trading class, we talked about this. So I call this a move. So a move, a collection of candles in the same direction is a move. So what we're looking for is to find point of interest. So either an order block, fair value gap, which is imbalance on that major follow through, on that major move, right? So today on Euro USD after Asian session, so price had been building up orders, took off to the high side here, right? Um, then came back down, took this low, and then breached this major area. So Asian session low. So it breached this, right? So price breached that. So that's your liquidity sweep. So Asian session low usually is an area of there's a lot of liquidity around here. So price had breached it, right? Took all those orders, and that momentum then pulled price to the upside, right? So we can now see price. When price did that, what it did was then it took out the tide. right? So there was a break of structure, another break of structure, right? Another break of structure, and it also took the Asian session high, right? So that's major stuff, right? So so that means this area here, it quite had some, massive, um, order inflow, buy order inflow there. So price has to then pull back to take, when we did this, you can see all the fair value gaps on the 1 minute, which means all the orders were not fulfilled. It just, painted a direction it was going to today, which is in line with the higher time frame bias. So all we're looking for then is on this move here, which is a major move following that sweep, the liquidity sweep. We're now looking for a major point of interest around discount because we're trying to buy. And so one of the ways I do this is I use Fibonacci, and I go for 61% to 78.6. So around that area there. So typically I want to be going in around this 70.5, so which is in between 61.8 and 78.6. Um, and then stop loss below here. So if we check that price, then eventually, so it came down, did not quite get there, got to 61, did not quite get there, went up, did not take out that high, and then eventually came into it, right? So if we check that out, then 78.6, sorry, 70.5, stop loss around below there, which is just about 5.4 pips. And I'm looking for initially to take 3 to 1, right? So price messed about a bit, but eventually it delivered at just after 150, delivered 3 to 1, right? And has now also gone slightly above or 5 to 1. But right now it's at 3.6 to 1. But it got to 5 to 1, right? So that's quite healthy for the day. And move stop loss now, take partial profit, and then just watch what price does. If price then will get to this area here. All right. So if price will get to this area here, then we can actually do more than the 10 to 1 now, which is what our aim is. 10 to 1. It's 12 to 1, but we'll see. Price might have to pull back tomorrow or later in the day before it then goes back up again, but we don't know. But right now, I'm taking profit. Wait for the next one. Similar thing happened on the GBP USD. Not as clean as the Euro USD, but similar. So what did we get here? Um, so we had price do the same thing, so break to the upside. Then we were waiting for price to come back to this area here. However, it did not quite do that, right? It did not quite do that. So price gave us this high here, broke all this, then came back again. And what did it then do? It's always painting picture. So you could actually take taking a trade here. So a trade could have been taken from here around this area here, right? Even if you missed that, what did price then do? It kind of swept this low here. Can you see? Very tiny. The price swept it. Take a look. Can you see? Swept it, right? Then it just went boom up, right? And came above here. Again, very slightly just by the pip. So if you check this out, can you see? It just took it. Okay, just a little bit. That's you have to be attentive to see this. So that was a break of structure. So it went from here, swept, break of structure to the upside, right? Um, and then even if you did not get in here, this was another entry to have gotten around here, right? With stop loss below there. All right, so that would have still been how many pips? Entry, stop loss, about 4.2 pips. So even if we made it 5 pips, it's like to be around that 5 pip area. So 5 pip. So price then came in, pulled in a bit, right? Um, or give it draw down a little bit, but not a lot. Didn't even get to half of it. And then what did we get? 3 to 1 here, even before the push out. You had your 3 to 1. That one happened at 12, just around 1 o'clock, right? 3 to 1. And right now, price got to similar arrangement, maybe about 6 to 1. Yeah, 6.5 to 1, something like that, right? At some point. So again, partial profit taking, stop loss move to break even. And where's price headed? Price is headed. And so let's go to daily time frame and see where price could be headed to. Right, so let's see. So there is something around here that is not very clean. So if we go to, let's go to 4 hours and see if we can see it a bit better. Yeah, so we can go with that. So you can see there is this fair value gap here, this imbalance here, and then there is even this other block here. So price has come in here now, I think. Yeah, it has. Oh, not yet. Not on the other block. And it just touched the fair value gap. So that's what moved price back down some time ago. But price is coming back in here. So that was just a touch. So price is probably heading back to this place. So it's bullish. It's been bullish for the past couple of weeks. You can see it here. So it went from low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. And now it's gonna possibly give us, most probably give us a higher high as well. But we'll see. Um, so that's how that trade was taken based on the strength of where price was heading on the higher time frame. Okay. Again, any questions, please do let us know, and yeah, we can just put you through on your questions. All right, you take care now. Cheers.